This is the series where you, the viewer, go to places like YouTube, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram. You go there and you ask your construction, DIY, and YouTube related questions. And then you come here on Wednesday and we do our best to give you your answers. This is Construction Q&A Wednesday. And we're back. Hey, what's up, Edge Everyday? How you doing? Hope you had a great day. In case this is your first time to the channel, and this is your first time to Construction Q&A Wednesday, I'm Vince. And basically, we have a channel. It's based around construction. We're a general contractor. We do a lot of commercial retail work. Also, to brighten and liven the channel up, we'll also do tool reviews and how-tos, and we hit on a lot of different topics. Mary Jo Cerrone says, hi, I didn't get a notification. That's very disturbing, but very reassuring that you're checking your subscriptions to see if we're actually going live. Are you stalking the very cool guys, Mary Jo Cerrone? We want to know. Brannigan O'Branigan says, hi, Vince. It's very nice to meet you. It's very nice to meet you, Brannigan. It seems that you'd be an awesome person to be friends with. Do you want to be my friend? So Edge Everyday says, how about a old house and leveling and an even floor? Cole X says, what's up, Vince? And your real estate whisperer says, did you get a haircut? Yes, I did. Edge Everyday is greeting Mary Jo Cerrone. So I'm going to answer the easiest question first. Yes, I got a haircut. Yes, my day started at 5 a.m. this morning. And yes, I was out in the cold pretty much all day. So you can see my face is kind of windburned. And quite frankly, I had to have my hoods up. Multiple hoods to keep my head warm. So I was not able to do my hair. So I figured I'd put on a hat. I actually had the skull cap on earlier, but it just doesn't it doesn't look as nice as a ball cap. So I put on a ball cap instead. I believe it was Edge. I guess I'm gonna have to make sure I stay caught up on my comments, but I believe it was Edge asked about leveling an old house, the floors. Let's see here. How about an old house and leveling an uneven floor? So that's a great question. The problem is that with an old house, it could be so many issues. I mean, quite frankly, it could have been the craftsman that initially put the house together and installed, an unlevel floor. It can be from a sinking foundation. It can be from, I had a good friend of mine. He was going house shopping, and he asked me to walk with him to take a look at the house. And sure enough, the floors were unlevel. I mean, pretty bad. And the first, I'm trying to figure out what's going on, and I go and look out the window, and what's not far from the corner of the house, outside the window, maybe 8 foot, is a tree that's 4 foot wide. So immediately I go into what's going on here. This tree was so old and so huge that it was actually growing under the foundation of the home and lifting the entire foundation of the house. And I said to the prospective buyer, who's a friend of mine, I'm trying to scare him out of buying the house because I knew it was going to be nothing but problems. And the house was it was actually a REO, so it was owned by the bank. And I told we were there with the realtor. I said, listen, this house is going to have structural issues. And he said, well, I already put an offer in. I said, well, you better hope they don't accept it. And you better counter after the inspection and tell them you need to knock maybe $40,000 off the house. And the real estate agent's response was, well, they're not going to accept that. And I said, that's fine. He doesn't need to buy it. And he said, well, what's the worst case scenario? I said, what are you going to do with this tree? He said, I could have it cut, it won't keep lifting the house. I could have it cut down. And this way it'll stop lifting the house. And I said the problem is that it will stop lifting the house if you cut it down, but then the roots are going to begin to decompose, and the foundation will actually start to settle and sink as those roots decompose. And he said, "What do you think at this point?" I said, "Realistically, for the size of the home and the price, and the issues that it has," I said, "this is a knockdown." And he looked at me, couldn't believe it. I said, you don't have to buy this house. So I think we would first have to determine what's causing these uneven floors. Is it something simple? Is it something major? Maybe we have some rotten floor joists. Best case scenario, you have maybe some termite damage, or just, maybe it was just put in unlevel to begin with. What you could do is you rip up your flooring, rip up your subfloor, sister in some joists, okay, to level the joists, level them. You put down a new sub base, boom, you go in with a new floor. That would pretty much be best case scenario. But when you have extremely unlevel floors, or I will say this: sometimes unlevel floors are just due to normal house settling. But if you have major unlevel floors, sometimes it could be a much greater issue that it warrants a much better inspection of what's going on with the house. So let me see if actually Edge had some questions. In the meantime, hopefully I answered that kind of fully, or at least started a conversation, and I'll get caught up on the conversation that's going on here. Edge Everyday says, hello, Mary Jo. Brannigan O'Branigan says, LOL, anytime, buddy. I appreciate that, Brannigan. Edge Everyday says, hello, Whisperer. Mary Jo Cerrone says, no, I actually saw activity. Said to no stalking. You got me. No. I saw activity. Said to no stalking. I don't know, but you have a laughing face, and I appreciate you lightening the conversation. Mary Jo Cerrone says, hi, Edge. Edge Everyday says, mine started at 4 a.m. God bless you, my friend. N3QDZ, a.k.a. Matt, says, smash that like button. Colt X says, would you ever consider buying a Milwaukee M12 heated jacket? That's a great question. So, years ago I did when they first came out. And I got to tell you, I was an early adopter of the M12 line. And it's, I've loved the line since it came out. And I don't know if you've seen any of our previous videos talking about the M12 line, but one of my favorite things about it is that it has the compact battery. It doesn't have a flat bottom battery that, so many people love to sit their drill down on their battery. And when we do kitchen work, we do a lot of high-end kitchen work and high-end kitchen remodeling. We're putting in a lot of solid surface countertops, and we do a lot of woodwork and blah blah blah. So one of my favorite things about the M12 line is that you're pretty much forced to, when you put that drill down, you put it down on its side instead of standing it up with a drill bit or a screwdriver tip in there, a drive, something of that nature. And you're forced to put it on its side, so there's less likely the chance that it will then, once it's standing up, get knocked over and chip a countertop, chip a floor, ruin work. So I've always loved the M12 line for that. And so when they came out with these heated jackets, I said, maybe I should get one of them. And the reality is that I kind of changed my mind immediately, because yes, I am, the boss, but I have a bad habit of jumping in and doing a lot of the work alongside with the guys. Instead of whipping from behind like some people do as a manager or owner, I am the type that grabs the flag and runs out ahead of the troops and just yells charge. I have a bad habit of maybe, instead of taking a step back and observing and making sure everything's going smooth, sometimes I just have to get in there. So what happens is, like today, I bundle up and then I start to work. And then the next thing you know, I'm sweating on the inside. And I kind of realized that that would be even worse if I had a heated jacket. So I never bought the heated jacket. I considered it for a moment, but I said, it's probably not going to be for me. So I never bought the heated jacket. maybe if Milwaukee gave me one for a test run, that's maybe I would. Who knows? Maybe I would like it. I just never brought myself to buy it because I never really felt like I needed it. Let me see here. Your real estate whisperer. Hey, are you all going to start selling merch? I'm going to the cups and t-shirts. Yes, I would like to start selling some merch as well as start to build out the sales portion and cart portion of our website. We have some items up there. Never actually finished the cart, and when it's service items, so it's not like it's merchandise items. But I'm exploring. I'm exploring putting merch and other items on there to sell through the website. And I have a couple people to kind of head that project up so that orders are getting filled in a timely fashion. And I need somebody to oversee it. So, yes, we're going to start using our website to possibly sell merch. We're just finalizing who's going to be doing the processing as far as purchases. Pretty much going to be going with Bank of America, but I need to get together with my sales rep and implement that solution. So, yes. Edge every day. I was thinking, sister all of the beams and redo the subfloor of my house is 1890-ish. And that's exactly, let's just say, it's just normal settling and you want to install new cabinets or whatever it is, and you need a level sub base. Okay? That would be the best thing. Rip up your subfloor, sister your joists. You'll possibly get away with that, and then reinstall subfloor to get yourself level. Not a bad idea. Matt says, AKA N3QDZ, get in your hole, your dirty troll. What did you do about the sinkhole? that Matt, my friend, that is the job I was on today, and I wonder if I could pull up some pictures of exactly what happened today, and I think I can. Let me see what else, and then maybe I'll move on to trying to figure that out for you guys. Edge every day. It is a sinking foundation in the middle of a half double in a flood zone. Yeah, bro. Man. I mean, if you're not going anywhere and the foundation doesn't need to be, if it's, it depends on what the level of sinking is. So, I don't know, maybe the foundation has to be underpinned. Maybe you have to, there's more to do than just level the floor. But if that's what you want to do, just level that floor, then go with the sistering. I would think that, I don't know, I don't know what your thoughts are, how drastic the sinking is. Maybe that's something you deal with down the road. Or maybe you deal with it now before sistering the joists and you figure out what's going out, on there. Maybe if you straightened out the foundation, maybe if you jacked up the house, whatever it was, maybe you wouldn't have to sister the joists. I don't know. Justin Carter says, what's up, all? What's up, Justin? How are things over in Lake Havasu? Colt X, right on at your real estate whisperer. Courtney Edge says, hey, people. What's up, Courtney Edge? And in case you guys are unaware, Edge every day, Brian Edge and Courtney Edge are their husband and wife. I hope you guys, don't think I'm putting you on blast, but they have a great channel. They do videos together. They took a trip to Peddler's Village the other day. They make fish and chips. Edge every day has a video that has thousands of views for simply cooking an egg in a stainless steel frying pan. It's amazing. So go on over. They're part of the Very Cool Gang. They're a part of our great community. Go check their channel out. It's pretty awesome. I could give shout outs all night. I could spend shout outs like your real estate whisperer. Go check out her channel. Awesome videos. She does parodies and she gives information. Take a Tip Tuesday, where she's a real estate agent in the Louisiana area in Ascension Parish, and she has a weekly video. Take a Tip Tuesday. She talks about buying, selling real estate. She gives you tips, and she has parody videos, and she just has a great channel. It's well-rounded. Everything revolves around real estate, and she just makes it fun and entertaining. So go check her channel out. I mean, I could spend the whole night giving everybody shout outs. We have such a great community and such great people and such great creators. You know, I don't know, you know, I could spend all night doing that. N3QDZ, aka Matt, does tool reviews. He shares his holiday season with you. He had a whole series on the biggest Christmas tree I think I've ever seen in someone's home. I mean, you know, he has tool reviews for tape measures and utility knives. I mean, you know, I could just scroll down the list. Justin Carter has a great channel where all he does is make fun of us for going to Lowe's Home Improvement. Actually, I don't think he has any videos based on making fun of us for going to Lowe's Home Improvement, but he does spend a lot of his time on YouTube, you know, harassing us about going to Lowe's because he has a family member, his daughter, that works at Home Depot. Just saying. So let me get caught up. Real Estate Whisperer says she smashed the like button. Thank you very much, Real Estate Whisperer. Kevin's Electrical Tool Channel. Kevin says, "What's good, my people? What's up, Kevin? How are you this evening? Hope everything is well." Kevin asks, "Where's your location?" I'll assume he's asking me. This evening, tonight, we're at the shop on the Camden waterfront in Camden, New Jersey. If you're familiar with New Jersey, we're basically at the base of 676, below the Walt Whitman Bridge. And we have a lot of new neighbors here on the waterfront. Holtec Industries, they're a large steel firm. They just built, you know, they invested $350 million right next door to us. It's great. You know, the day after, I think it was the week after we made settlement here, we have about a city block worth of property here. The city came through and busted up all the sidewalk because they were putting in a new 12-inch gas main to serve Holtec down the street. So guess what? We got a new sidewalk out of the deal. It was awesome. So that's where we're at. We're excited about it. We have the new Sixers, Philadelphia 76ers has their practice facility here on the Camden waterfront. Subaru just opened a large office complex. I mean, we have you have Cooper Medical Center. We have a lot of the aquarium. I could just keep on listing things. You know, the waterfront areas are really awesome. I won't go too deep into the heart of Camden. Just saying, you know, at least not during the evening. Just maybe if you wanted to take a little tour into the city of Camden, you wait until, you know, daybreak. Just saying. Matt says, "Lead from the front makes a strong team. You guys see that you will do things that you would ask of them." See, bro, it's the truth, Matt. I appreciate that very much. I would never ask any of my guys to do anything that I wouldn't do. So, you know, and I try to prove that on a daily basis. You know, I believe in getting out and leading the team when I can. I was never the type to, you know, I have a lot of bosses growing up. You know, I've been working since since I was a little kid, and you know, in construction, at the corner stores, whatever. Always trying to make a buck. Always trying to hustle it up. And you know, I always said to myself, you know, verbally abusive bosses, no matter what you did, you know, cursing you, yelling at you, it's crazy. Never wanted to be that guy. So I try to understand what my guys are going through, trying to help them and help them do their job better. And you know, just that's the kind of guy I like to be. Let me see. I don't want to get too far behind. Your Real Estate Whisperer. Oh, Edge Every Day says, "Go see the Whisperer." Your Real Estate Whisperer says, "Thank you, Vince." Courtney Ed says, "Thanks. All are welcome to our channel." That is awesome. You guys do have a great channel. And the great part about all of the creators that are here is that when they do live streams and when you're on their channel, when you leave a comment on one of their videos, they interact with you guys. Like, they interact with me. I go to their channel, I leave a comment, or I go on their live stream. They acknowledge you. They interact with you. They answer your questions. It really is a great community. There's nothing more deflating, at least for a lot of people, and even myself. You have certain creators that you really feel that you connect with, you want to talk to, or get advice from. You go to their channel, and I understand they're ultra successful. They have, you know, hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of subscribers. and tons of people on their channel. But you leave the comments. You think it's a really great comment, or you think it's a great question, and you would love to have them help you. And you just don't get a response. That's the great thing about our community and the creators that I've just talked about. You go to their channel, you have a question, like your Real Estate Whisperer. You got a real estate question, you're going to get an answer from her. That's what's great. We interact with you. We try to answer your questions. We're building a very cool gang. We're building a very cool community, and we're glad to have everyone here. Let me see. Matt says, I was going to make a vid on washing underwear. See if I could get more views than cooking eggs. Gotta try, Edge. So Matt's making a joke, but it's the truth. Guess what, Matt? You know, you never know. We were doing research, tag and keyword research for videos, and there's a huge search volume for how to change a light bulb. I mean, you think that, you know, we take for granted for some of the things that we do. You know, we're in construction. We do handyman services for large retail clients and such. You think that these things are people know how to do them, but there's search volume. People want to see this stuff done, like changing a light bulb. As crazy as it sounds. So who knows? Maybe you put it in keyword search, see how it ranks. Maybe washing underwear has a high search volume. Maybe you would do great with that video. Justin Carter says, yo, Edge, that house project sounds fun, man. You have any pics of it? Guess what? Justin Carter would be your man. Oh man, let me tell you, we've seen some of his work. He knocked down one of his porch at his house. I believe it was on Instagram. The pictures he removed. You know what? I gotta say though, I'm like a horrible friend. What did you end up doing after you knocked down the porch, Justin? Did you build a new structure there? Did you put shade structure or anything? I haven't checked. I'm sorry. Edge every day. I will do a video making fun of you. Me? Okay, cool. Edge every day said, I think Edge is saying to Matt, maybe it's me. I don't care. It's fine with me. Edge every day says, that's funny, Matt. Your Real Estate Whisperer. I was told last night that my channel was unprofessional from a 20-year-old gamer. He was super rude. Listen, did they come to your channel to tell you that your channel was super unprofessional? Because if they did come to your channel, they're looking for people to read their comment and go over their channel and give it a look and leave a comment there. And quite frankly, we're all about promotion and promoting other creators, and we're not the type of creator that gets mad if you guys promote yourselves. I mean, if you don't promote yourselves, who's going to promote you? I mean, you have to. If you have a video that you find do you think would be interesting to our subscribers and friends and the Very Cool Gang, we want you to share it here. We want you guys to mingle in the comment section. We want you guys to promote one another. You know, the reality is that if no one knows, you could have the greatest video ever, but if nobody ever sees it, how will they ever know? So you have to promote yourselves. You have to make conversation, talk to other creators, build a community, get subscribers to your channel. Now, if you're doing that by being a troll, I'm not necessarily going to say I would delete your comment, because we don't delete even negative comments. We leave them there. We just do, because we believe in freedom of speech. I mean, unless it was very vulgar or profanity laced, or it was, just not right, then maybe we would probably most likely delete that. But if you're going to be nasty, then we're not going to like your comment. We're not going to promote you. We're not going to, and we're not going to, we're just not going to do that, so we don't promote that type of stuff. Okay. But for everyone else that is, reasonable, rational, and part of the Very Cool Gang, we want you guys to get in there, make friends, build a community, and spread your message and promote your videos. So he was probably trying to do that only in a negative context. Everybody looks for the negative comment, and then they want to click on the icon to see the jerk's page, and next thing you know, they're watching his videos, and boom, they're a subscriber. Don't go for it. That's all I'm saying. And I wouldn't put too much stock into it either. He's 20 years old. He says he's a gamer, and which is a great thing, but he's telling you you're very unprofessional. Like who made him boss of YouTube? I'm the sheriff. I determine what's professional, unprofessional around here. I mean, I get it all the time. We get it all the time. Nick does a lot of posting. He goes on Reddit. And we had this one crazy guy, like, attacking Nick and like, verbally attacking, obviously, not physically, but being rude and, like, saying all these judgmental things. And it's like, who died and made you the boss of Reddit all of a sudden? Where we should post, not post? And do you really believe that, like, you saying nasty stuff is going to stop me or stop Nick from posting on Reddit because you said so? No, we're not going to do that. So I don't put too much stock in that stuff. People are haters. Just they hate all day, every day. Matt says, any day, Brian, love it. Edge every day says, I will be doing it in the spring. Justin Carter says, LMAO. I should totally start a channel bashing Lowe's fans. Oh, wait, I promised I would stop because I bought a tool from Harbor Freight. Oh, by the way, that tool broke 5 days into work. Yo, I mean, at least you got 5 days out of it, brother. I mean, it must have got some type of job done. Not a big deal. Kevin's Electrical Tool Channel. A lot of work out there in the Jersey area. Yes, there is a lot of work we're pretty much in the Philadelphia metropolitan area. And as a general contractor, we serve 3 states on a regular basis. We serve all of New Jersey, which is 2 hours long. We serve Eastern Pennsylvania, which is, can be up to 3-4 hours, depending on the client, what we're doing. We'll serve up to like Harrisburg. Not necessarily on a daily basis. We try to group those jobs maybe a couple days a week, and then Delaware. So there is a lot of work in our area. Kevin's Electrical Tool Channel says, I'm from Massachusetts, Worcester County, an hour from Boston. Whole lot of work out here. I'm an electrical apprentice. Sounds awesome, man. The trades are great, and it's just so plumbing and electrical work. I look at that stuff, and I look at the pride that goes into it from the mechanics, and I love what I do, and I love watching just true mechanics and craftsmen do their job as well. And sometimes I look at rough ends of plumbing and electrical work, and I say, oh my God, it's almost a shame to cover that up with drywall or cover that up with anything. I mean, you should really, that should be clear. There should have a clear wall so you could see what's going on behind the walls mechanically. It really is. It's a masterpiece in its own way. Brannigan O'Branigan says, at your real estate whisperer, what does a 20-year-old gamer know about anything? He knows about gaming. You do an absolutely fine job. Don't worry about snap-aheads. Don't worry about snap-aheads like him. It's the truth, your real estate whisperer. Good advice from Brannigan O'Branigan. And I got to tell you, it's great to have friends like Brannigan O'Branigan, who at some point has helped moderate our commenters who were trolls, especially in the beginning. Brannigan was, he just had our backs. It's awesome to have friends like Brannigan. Matt says, need some snow. I want to see that snowblower working super hard. You just want to see the missus get pelted with snow again, Matt. Who are you kidding? I want to use the snowblower again, and I want to have a nice amount of deep snow that can really do a clear, concise, and maybe a little shorter video this time that just shows the capabilities of that Honda snowblower. It's pretty awesome. Courtney Ed says, wait to enter Camden until midday and always take a cop with you. Just saying. It's pretty funny where we're at on the waterfront here. And because it is building up and there's a lot of police presence at all times of the day, we work a lot of night work and stuff. We're here us personally. Now, would I send my wife here? No, I wouldn't. I'm just being real. When I send her, but in the evening and night hours, in and out, early morning hours, I feel safe. I don't feel safe enough to send my wife here. I wouldn't have my mother come here, but I don't personally feel in jeopardy. Camden's, it's a rough hood. Don't get me wrong, but where we're at on the waterfront, it's not as bad as the inner city portion of Camden. I mean, you got even the school. My sister-in-law works around the corner at one of the schools. She's a school teacher. I think they dumped $50 million into building that school or something crazy. Like, a lot of money is being put into Camden right now. So, yo, if you got a couple, if anybody wants to crack open their piggy bank and invest in some real estate, I mean, you know, you're going to buy it dirt cheap. You might have to hold on to it for a while, but you know, you don't really make any money buying high and selling low. You buy low and eventually sell high. Just take some time. But Courtney, that is good advice. If you, yes, I would be careful at what time you enter Camden and where you enter Camden. Matt says the great thing about Edge Every Day is Courtney. Sorry, Brian, you're just second fiddle. Oh my God. Yes, I mean, you know, she is pretty awesome. She is a great. I can't even say that she's a sidekick for Brian. You know, Brian does an awesome job. I think they just make a really good dynamic duo. She's not a sidekick. She's front and center with Brian. They do a great job together on that channel. Brianigan O'Branigan, hashtag VCG is a great place and people are the finest. I mean that from my heart, and we appreciate it, brother, and we feel the same. We feel the same. Edge Every Day, Justin Harbor Freight. Justin, Harbor Freight isn't the best place to buy tools, but some of their stuff is pretty good. You know, I don't have a terrible amount of experience with Harbor Freight tools, but I mean, they got to be doing something right. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, you know, longevity might not be in the plan, but they got to be. They're selling tools, and I know a lot of guys make a living based off of using those tools, so they got to be doing something right, I guess. I want to see. Matt says, I want to see the Norm channel. Oh man, talking about big pimping. Yo, Norman, I don't have his channel, so it would be NKS. Is Norman here? Norman's here. Yo, click on his icon, Matt. Norman does his own videoing, and Norman is like, I guess we haven't really talked about Norman's. Norman's got a whole long story. He's been working in technology a long time. He used to work for Canon years ago, and I'm not going to put him, I don't know how much he wants me to put out there, but Norman knows his way around a computer. He does a lot of videoing, film editing, video editing, you know, videography for, you know, I know that he does a lot. I mean, I know he does it for his church and all. You know, like I said, I don't know how much he wants me to talk about him. I don't necessarily know how much he's put online to look at, but he, you know, I think, you know, if anybody was going to, you know, do it and do it big pimping style, Norman be the man. Let me get caught up. Edge Every Day, Brannigan, I agree. VCG is a great place. We appreciate that Edge Every Day. The keyboard commandos are the ones lives in their mom's house. And it's a shame, but, you know, you hate to label everybody. I just, you know, so I have a it's a horrible confession. It's not really a horrible confession, but on certain, you know, we have videos where we have people comment and it's the same commenters time and time again, like leave nasty, they're trolls. I mean, it's just as flat out is what it is, but you see the same nasty troll comments every time, you know, putting the video down, putting my company down, which is ridiculous. Like, you know, go scratch with that, you know, and you know they're trolls. It's not genuine feedback, okay? It's just hate. So at one point, I put together. Nick was very frustrated with dealing with it, so I said, Nick, I have something for you. I put together a video. It was a short video, and the only way to get to the video is through a link. So I told Nick, listen, instead of responding to these trolls, because that's all they are, it's not real feedback. What you can do is just put this video link and let them go watch it. And basically the video told them they could take that comment and shove it, you know, because we weren't interested. We knew what it was. So one of the big games was these trolls would edit their comments so that people reading the comments would go, wow, look at this creator. He's so rude. It's bizarre that people have no lives that actually play these games. You know, that's why we don't have time to play the games. That's why we created this video to tell them to go scratch. Well, you could see this one commenter was being ultra rude, and we put that video link in the comments section. We had a person like call us rude. You know, why is it the creator is held to a higher standard instead of saying, wow, look at this hate the creator is getting, you know, It's no. Look at the response from the creator. I just sometimes it becomes frustrating. Quite frankly, at this point, we're so beyond it. We just give out the love. People say hateful things, and you could tell it's just hate. Listen, thanks for watching. Thank you for leaving a comment. Listen, you know what I mean? Stay tuned for more. And that's all we do. You know what I mean? I'm just not going to, I just don't let it bother me anymore. So that's how we go about that. Man, that was a long, drawn-out story. Sorry, people. Let me see here. Edge Everyday says, well, Matt, she has the body, not me. That's pretty funny. You are funny, Edge. Matt says, we only see from Courtney's shoulders up, but I will take your word. Justin Carter says, battery died. Yes, Edge, I totally agree. I bought the jackhammer to save $1. Was a waste of money. Well, that stinks. Your real estate whisperer says, Brannigan is my friend. Yay. That's awesome. NK2, which is Norman, Matt, if you wanted to know, says, make sure Nick is filming the snowblower so you don't blow it on the wife's face again. Yeah, for real. You know, she's a trooper, though. She just made sure that we got all the footage, you know, and she knew I was super excited, so she was excited about it. I know she wasn't excited about being out in the cold and having to be in the snowstorm, but she's supportive and she's helpful. So that's what she was excited about. She knew I wanted to use the snowblower, and she knew I was excited about it. So hence, she was excited. That's why she hung in there like a trooper and did it for me, and I appreciate it. Courtney Edge, God bless Camden, amen. Yeah, boy. You know, it's funny. So now that you're saying that, Courtney, there is actually there's a church, I believe it is, it's going to slip my mind, but it's called the, I can't believe I'm not going to be able to remember any of this stuff. So it's the Rain something Gardens. It's right across the street from us, and one of the local churches actually helped put that together. They took abandoned property, I believe, and they took those lots and made this. It's a rain garden. It's rain garden something. I forget what it's called. But sometimes I actually tag it in our video description when it asks for location. And I actually was considering. I was thinking about it the last week or two, but what happens is I get so tied up. I'm going to see if Mikey J will pass by the church and ask the pastor or the, you know, let me think, it's what do they call them here at the Catholic Church? I can't remember. I'm losing my mind. Whatever. The head honcho over at the church. I was gonna ask him if he needed us to do any volunteer, change light bulbs. You know, if there was any small repairs he needed done, I would volunteer the guys. You know, maybe at the end of the day, if they had an hour or two to kill or something like that, if we had a short shift or whatever, I was going to see if we could help out, maybe do our part here in Camden. So I have to remember to do that. I'm going to have to put that on my acts and actions list. Is that what they call it? Act and items list? Actions and items list. I believe that's what it is. Edge Everyday, yo, when I left the other day, there were so many cops, it was borderline. I feel safe, but why are there so many cops? Should I be here or not? So the good part is that, you know, it's good that there's a lot of cops, right? Especially in this area, you know, and they're stationed and patrolled. You know, like I said, they're going to want Holtec, which is a large firm, just came here. Like I said, they spent, I think, $350–400 million to improve infrastructure and put their facility here. I mean, they basically diverted Broadway for them and made a bypass street for their facility. So I believe that they want the executives and people working there to be super safe. So there is a large police presence right here for us, which is awesome. Brannigan O'Branigan at your real estate whisperer. You bet I am. I got your back whenever you need me. Awesome. Edge Everyday says that's it. It just fires her. You're funny. Matt says get out of here, Norm. Edge Everyday says Norm. Real estate whisperer. Yo, you go, Norm. That's awesome. Courtney Edge says poor Brian. LOL. She's awesome. Awesome wife you got there, Brian. Always got your back. She's your number one fan, it seems. Matt says, I kid Norm a lot, but I just have mad respect for the man. And Norman just gives 100% every day, and he's really he enjoys his work. It shows in his finished product. I have mad respect for him as well. You can tell Norm is the soul of the earth. Soul of the earth. Norman says, I do a lot online. I do mostly for advertisement for others, but I have a series coming soon on a channel that will be going live soon. Awesome, Norman. We should talk about that when you're in. Brannigan, you guys are all classy. We appreciate that, Brannigan. Everybody does. And the Very Cool Gang is very classy, and I'm glad to have you as a part of it. Edge every day. Norm, I might consider having you build a PC for me. That's awesome. And Norman is he's always talking. He was telling me one day, NVMe M.2 hard drive shipped, and I'm putting them in my the Nooks, and he's got all kinds of crazy computers. I mean, he's got crazy computers. Yes, Matt says priest father would be the head honcho, but I'm trying to think of what they're called. What's the head priest, Matt? I'm trying to think of what they call him. I know somebody's got to know the answer. Joey Gamer says, yo, what's up, Joey Gamer? Edge every day, what's up, Joey Gamer? Mary Jo Cerrone says, that is so sweet. My dad was born and raised in Camden. I was proud of his city, even though nowadays it's not what it used to be. But it's on its way back, Mary Jo Cerrone. Yo, Edge, says Joey Gamer. Joey Gamer says, every sub to my channel, which probably means everyone sub to his channel. Joey Gamer's really pumping out some videos lately, too. So go check out Joey Gamer's channel. He's a young woodworker. I know he works with his pop. Dude's into tools. He was working on a door. Saw him. He had his VCG shirt on. You're the man, bro. Go check it out. Matt says, I build my own. Tell me what you want, and I'll build it. Your Real Estate Whisperer. Hey, did you all see my video on Friday? I thought it was pretty funny. Mary Jo Cerrone says, Bishop. I lose track, Your Real Estate Whisperer, but yes, I believe I saw your video on Friday. Yeah, no, Mary Jo Cerrone. I think like the next, after the priest, the head priest, is the cardinal. No, or maybe it is bishop. Yeah, bishop, then cardinal. Yes, you're right, Mary Jo Cerrone. But what is the name of the head priest at the church? It's like I turn it into Q&A for everybody on the channel. It's nuts. It's Monsignor. Yo, Matt is the man. It is Monsignor. You're the best, Matt. Brannigan O'Branigan says Protestant. Matt says Monsignor, which is true. Courtney Ed says Deacon. Deacon. But it is Monsignor. That's exactly what I was thinking of, Matt. I couldn't think of it. It is Monsignor. Joey Gamer says, I will watch it. Whisperer Edge every day says, Norm, we have to talk. I will need to save. Yo, bro, and it's a good move. You save up, you get exactly what you need, exactly what you want, especially if you're going to use it for video editing or live streaming, you know. Mary Jo Cerrone says, it was funny, Real Estate Whisperer. Justin Carter says, later, y'all, I got to run to the deeps to get the kid. Night, y'all. Thanks for stopping by, Justin Carter. We appreciate it. Joey Gamer says, I broke my belt today. Yo, that belt's from Lowe's, right, bro? I can't remember what it is. I think we have a spare sitting in the back. I'm just saying. Oh, no, it isn't. I gave it back to the guy it belonged to. Sorry. Matt says, all those many years in church, I would hope I would know. Monsignor. Yo, the kitty cats are here. So let me see. Your Real Estate Whisperer says, at Mary Jo Cerrone, thank you. Let me see if I can. Matt's still here. Asked me what I did about the hole. Let me see what I can pull up, my friends. I'm working. Matt says, time to get an SOE belt. It's the truth. But Joey Gamer was talking about the... he was talking about his tool belt. Hey, come on, kitty cat. You're in the way. Look, his tail just passed. So let me see if I could pull up screen capture. So I'll go through the pictures one at a time. But so what we had was, and I don't, maybe if I can't go back. So what we have here is when we first found our sinkhole, it looked like this was cast iron pipe. I wasn't, I really wasn't supposed to be in the hole at all. But I did venture in there, and when at a glance, it looked like if you see it here, it looked like cast iron that was fractured and expanded. And on the other side of the pit, you can see, I knew this was thin wall drainage pipe. And this was bent over and crushed over by a large piece of concrete. There was another piece of pipe here. So Matt's asking what we did about the pit. Let me see. So I don't know if you guys were on our video, but we got a call from one of our clients that they had a pothole. They had a pothole. Can you deal with this pothole for us? And when we arrived, this is what we found. It was a little bit larger than a pothole. As you can see, it's about, at this point, it was about 10 foot deep, and we had to make the area safe and devise a plan. The connection is I'm waiting for the server to send the picture to me. My truck can drive through that. Really? There's another horrible. So I'm going to get to the meat and potatoes of what happened, since Matt asked. So the issue is that there was no, I went to the township and asked for, a plot plan, anything that was on record as far as plumbing. I also asked for a sewage plan for the township. And their stuff was so outdated. They told me to go to Montgomery. They would go to the county. There was nothing ever ordered and nothing on file. So we had no choice but to troubleshoot. All the information was outdated. So this large piece of concrete here fell in. It looked like it crushed this pipe. And it looked like we had a sinkhole. It looked like water carried away the earth that was in here. So we boarded it up. We had to wait for PA1 call to come, mark out the property. We had to make sure there was no access to the back. PA1 call came. So we got the machine on site, Matt. And I'll get caught up on comments in a minute. We had to pull this large piece of concrete out. I mean, it was humongous. And what it turned out to be was, this whole thing, we thought it was a sinkhole and that water carried this dirt away. It turns out that it was an old drainage pit. And this was a manhole, okay? The pit was no longer in use, but it had a concrete top. So all this below the blacktop was concrete. So years ago, when they decided to abandon this pit and blacktop over it, there was like guys standing there and went, well, should we fill this pit in? And they probably went, no, why should we fill it in? It's concrete. We'll just cover the hole over. It'll be fine. Not thinking that, 20, 30 years from then, the concrete would cave in and the hole would collapse. You could see the size of, this piece of concrete. I mean, the machine literally had a tough time getting it out of, you could see the backhoe arm. It grabbed the piece of concrete. I mean, it's pretty much, it's huge. So we had to remove the concrete. We had to saw cut the blacktop. We had to take the fractured blacktop off of the hole. Once that was done, right, we were able to backfill it with clean stone to about, so we can get in. Let me let this picture focus. Joey Gamer, it was a huge hole, like crazy huge. Why is this picture not focused? There we go. So we backfilled the hole with clean stone, literally about 12 ton of clean. That's 12 tons. That's a 10-wheel dump truck full of stone. Okay. Then once that was in, which clean stone's pretty much 90% self-compacted. We went on the top with modified stone, so we can compact the stone down to give us a base to lay the blacktop in and make the blacktop repair. And once we were done, so that was the end of today. Tomorrow morning we'll go back and we'll actually lay in the blacktop, bring in the small roller and roll this in. But that's the end of the pictures. That's it. That's all I have for you guys on that. But Matt, you asked what we did, and I wanted to kind of show you. So at this point, let me get caught up on comments. Hope you guys enjoyed the slideshow. Let me see here. Your Real Estate Whisperer says, let's see the cat. Next time he comes back in here, I'll get him up here. They're adorable. They are awesome. They're half Bengal, half tabby. And they're a cross between a tiger and a dog. It's weird. They're very friendly. I mean, they're just very social. Except when it comes to small animals like rodents and rabbits and stuff. I wouldn't trust them around. They're not very social when it comes to that. Brian Heim says, greetings from Beemore. We're pulling for you guys Sunday. Thanks, brother. Thanks. I got to tell you, all of Philadelphia is pretty excited. And I got to tell you, once we lost the main man, we didn't know if we would make it. We had a lot of hope. Everybody held out, and boom, we're in the big game. And if you're in the Minnesota area and looking for something else to do besides watch the Super Bowl, maybe the days leading up or the days after, you could always check out the People's Winter Festival that has the People's Winter Palace. It's an ice castle, 7 stories tall. It's pretty awesome. If you want to learn more about that, go to our video. It's on our channel. It talks about the ice. I forget what the name of the title is, but we did a whole video on it. Go check it out. Let me see. Joey Gamer, by asking people to subscribe to my channel on this live stream, to people unsub. No, Joey, I don't think anybody would unsub from you from this channel. And everybody go check out Joey Gamer. And if you unsubbed, go resub to the guy. He's a YouTube creator. He's a young dude. Give him some support. Right, Joey Gamer? Edge every day. I also have to wait and find out if I need knee surgery again. I just visited my surgeons this week. I have to have an MRI to determine the next of action. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. Matt says Atlas 46 for tool belts. Go check them out. I will. Joey Gamer says OKN3. Edge every day. My truck can drive through that. Bro, your truck can make it through an avalanche. Just saying. Courtney Edge, Jersey potholes. That's about right. Yeah, it's a big pothole. It's over in PA, though. Matt says that looks like a pothole to me. Seems about right. Joey Gamer says that is right, Courtney. Brian Heim, we're in Baltimore. I'm in the Hereford zone. That's cool. Joey Gamer, that is a big hole. Mary Jo Cerrone says, wow. Matt says that's a massive piece of concrete. Bro, it was a big piece of concrete to the point where at one point the operator needed to extend the boom out to kind of get it into the center of the hole to lift it up, and the machine started to tilt. You ever watch those like construction fails where the machine topples into the hole? Well, I didn't want to have one of those events today. Luckily, we didn't. Just saying. The operator that was so experienced, I think it would. I couldn't imagine that would happen, but I'm just saying it was huge. It was huge. Your Real Estate Whisperer says that's a big A at hole. Just saying. Matt says that's what she said. Matt says, sorry, I had to. 94 GT Coupe says, I've seen larger A at holes. I got to tell you, it's a shame. Sometimes if you do see larger A at holes, you just got to shrug it off, bro. You can't give them any attention. You know what I mean? Just got, you ask them, why are you being such an A at hole? You mad, bro? You mad? And that's it. You move on. You don't let people be an A at hole to you. You don't interact with them. You just move on. You live your life. 94 GT Coupe. Just saying. Joey Gamer should have put rebar, right? Well, so that's a good point. It probably it doesn't look that it was, but the old time. I would say yes, you're correct. It looks like it could have been some form of precast, possibly. I'm not certain. It probably. I mean, there's no way you would get away with building anything. You got to understand, Joey Gamer. That leach pit, that drainage pit, was probably from 1920. Who knows? Just saying, it's old. So a lot of that stuff was built on site, and it's not the way that it is now. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, there's probably something they probably should have been bar in there, but they didn't put. There was no bar. That's all I know. And that thing wasn't coming apart. So should have been bar, maybe, but they didn't. And nobody, I don't think the inspector was too. And it was on private property, and it was just a drainage pit. Who knows? I'm just saying. It wasn't. It ain't. It just wasn't that way. The way it is today. Does that make sense? Joey Gamer, I went to the Pro Bowl. Did you, bro? That's awesome. Your real estate whisperer, not unsubscribing to any of the VCG gang. We appreciate that, your real estate whisperer. Joey Gamer, just say at hole. Right, Joey Gamer? Brannigan, oh Brannigan. Vince, it's been good afternoon. Thanks, got to run. Mama's home. Takes care. Have a good night. At VCG fam, have a great night too. See yous. Yo, Brannigan, have a great night, brother. We appreciate you. Matt says the walls of the hole were compacted so you weren't disturbing. New soon, and the stone is plenty. Yo, bro, that stone was compacted in there. Quite frankly, it was a drain. It seemed to be an old drainage pit, and at this point, I mean, it's not used. It's abandoned. It's all abandoned. Okay, and having the stone there is far better than what was there originally. So we've improved what was there. Edge every day. Good night, Brannigan. Courtney Edge says, bye, Brannigan. Joey Gamer says, good night, Brannigan. LOL. So, do we have any other questions? Anything else I could go over with you guys? I really appreciate you guys asking about the sinkhole. That was awesome. Is there any construction, DIY, or YouTube related questions I could touch on for the Very Cool Gang and the viewers? Matt says you weren't disturbing the soil. Autocorrect. Definitely not. And everything was very, very sound there. It's a lot of clay there, but the earth wasn't loose at all, and it wasn't. It looked as though that earth was carried away by a large flow of water initially, because where was all the dirt? The reality is that we came to the conclusion after we cambered the lines. So those pipes that left that pit, we actually had a camera scope those pipes, and they were dry. I mean, they were bone dry. So everything was defunct. So, and there used to be a hotel on that site, or a motel. The building originally was a bar and restaurant. There was an attached motel where people would stumble out and go and crash for the night. And they knocked down the hotel many years ago. And who knows? I mean, they probably had drain boxes on that property for the parking lot or whatever. None of that is being used anymore. So basically, we were able to just abandon it, but abandon it in a more safe way by filling it with stone. Some municipalities will even go to the point of, like, I know the city of Philadelphia, the streets department will fill in sinkholes with concrete, which is nuts, but that's what they'll do. Let me see here. Joey Gamer, can you go over my channel? Can I go over your channel? I could go over your channel, but I'm no expert. I mean, I've gone over your channel, Joey Gamer. Tell everybody you do tool reviews. You're doing construction projects now. You've got a great little channel. But if you're asking me for my opinion, I think your channel's great, dude. I think you're doing a great job. Keep making the videos you want to make. Your passion for what you're doing, will show through. And that's what will separate you from other creators that are just in it for the grind, they're in it for the views, your passion for what you're doing will show through, and people will be attracted to you. Your Real Estate Whisperer, can you tell me about Reddit? How do you use it to promote your videos? Yo, Reddit is like a separate world in its own when it comes to the internet. So Reddit can make or break a video for you. I don't think it could break it. It can make a video for you, though. A lot of trending and huge videos get their start on Reddit. But you have to season an account. You go over to Reddit, you open an account. You have to let it season. You have to let it sit for a while. People see a brand new Reddit user start posting, you'll immediately get a bad name. I mean, like they're brutal. I mean, brutal. Okay? So you would want to go over to Reddit, open an account, let it sit for a little while. Some people even suggest let it sit months. But let a little time go by. But one of the best ways to start to build karma over there on Reddit is just go and find subreddits. Subreddits are categories where you'd have an interest or that would pertain to something you'd have an interest in, right? You'd go and subscribe to the subreddit, you'd read their rules and follow their code of conduct. The best way to get to be known around Reddit is to go and leave comments and likes or dislikes on other people's videos, and that will help you build karma. Okay? It's pretty much like a rank. Reddit has a big thing where they too don't want self-promotion. They want you to promote other people. So which is bizarre. I mean, it is bizarre, but it's great on paper, but so if you found something on the internet, I guess they would want you to post it. They want you to have a limited percent. I can understand this. They want you to have a limited percentage of your posts be your content. So they want you to post some of your content, but they want you to post other people's content. And they want you to interact and build a community there, which is a good thing. I'm not saying that's bad. I'm just saying that they're ultra strict and they're like, they're brutal. Like they will rip you to shreds on Reddit. Bad. They're funny though. Like you could tell people that are on Reddit spend a lot of time honing their sarcasm. They work at it very hard. Just saying. 94 GT Coupe. No, sir. Just checking out the live stream. Cool, brother. We appreciate you stopping by, checking it out. If you like what you see, you like getting involved, you like being part of a very cool gang, you like interacting with creators. The creators on a channel and actually having them answer your comments or questions or actually acknowledging that you're there. Get subscribed, bro. We do this all the time. We try to do it every Wednesday. Expanding foam insulation open versus closed cell and go. Wow, that's brutal. It's like a really tough question, Matt. I can't even tell you why. Matt, you tell me why. Tell me why you prefer one over the other. I got to tell you. Expanding foam is good for certain situations, but you need to have specific, like small gap filler. God forbid you try to use normal expanding foam to fill in gaps around a window or a door, push the jam in, impede the function in a window and stuff. I mean, I quite frankly, I'd rather use a good fiberglass insulation to fill in around those gaps. Expanding foam insulation, if it's fire rated, like Hilti, fire foam, can come in handy for fire ratings and such. They have their places. Edge every day. How about electric ran to the outside shed? Why are the rules for underground wiring? You're going to have to always check your local municipalities. But, if you wanted to run a couple circuits out there, you could use underground feed or you could run conduit, depending on what's allowed. I'm not, you're going to want to consult. It's a long, lengthy conversation. We have to check with your local municipality and go over the code book, the NEC. Your Real Estate Whisperer. Also, will the new YouTube changes cause you guys to be demonetized? No, we will not be demonetized. But the reality is that you know, we do it for, I mean, listen, every dollar you earn is a dollar you earn. So you're entitled to your money. You know what I mean? And every dollar that we make through the ad revenue, I mean, we earn it. You know, it's great to get paid for it. You know, the reality is that it's sitting in an AdSense we've been pushing the channel for about a year now, a little over a year. The money that we've earned on AdSense, the AdSense account, is still sitting in there. It's like I've never touched it, because it's not, I don't know. It's just sitting in there. It's not like an enormous amount of money. And we do it really for the community. We do it for the passion. We love, we love building a community. We love interacting with you guys. We're just really trying to build a very cool gang. I mean, over time, I guess the money will help, but that's not why we're doing this now. And I guess, like I said to Joey Gamer, just keep creating. Keep serving people. Keep entertaining people. Keep creating content. Keep enjoying yourself. And the money will come as a byproduct over time. I think we can't get caught up in ad revenue, or the new criteria, and the new obstacles. The reality is that they're trying to weed out, from what I understand, they're trying to weed out these pop-up, pirate channels that rip a bunch of other people's content, put them up, get quick views, get the ad revenue, they're in and they're out. A couple million views or whatever it is, and they're in and they're out. They're trying to build a real criteria for them to actually cash in instead of bootlegging other people's content. So, and the thing is that from what I understand, those pirate channels, I guess that's what they're calling them. I'm probably calling it the wrong thing. But what they do is they mess with the search engine and analytics and the what the heck, YouTube's algorithm. They mess with the algorithm so much that it's hard for smaller channels like ours to get ranked because they're basically bots. It's computers posting this stuff. It messes with the algorithm that our videos aren't getting found and not getting, suggested. So the reality is that, yes, in the short term, you might become demonetized for a short while. The reality is that as they roll this out, it's going to eliminate these bot channels, which means there will be less spam, less pirated material, less people messing up the search engine and keywords and such. Your videos will be found easier, and over time, you'll be able to generate more revenue. Let me see here. Courtney Edge, do you work on your own home? I know when you do something for a job, you don't want to have to do it when you get home too. Yes. Actually, there are a couple times, like I think there was a plumbing video I did a while back, and I think I swapped out like a ball valves or something, or there was a gate valve I had to swap out. I put a ball valve in. It's one of the things I had to do it at my own house. So what did I do? I mean, I was already there. Let me make a video. Reality is that sometimes I really enjoy making videos. I do, and I enjoy my work. But sometimes I have to get, like, reality is that if I have to work on my house, 9 times out of 10, I need to get the job done as quickly as possible because I have to get back to my clients. So I'll just be real with you guys. I think it was last week. I had to replace a hot water tank on my house, and I had this whole thing planned. I was going to use the pump that you guys saw here last week, the Milwaukee transfer pump and all. I was going to pump down the hot water tank, maybe show you guys replacing the hot water tank and such. The reality is that, I mean, and my wife is my witness. Like, you try to get the tank in the house, you're trying to get it downstairs. I had like 4 or 5 phone calls come in, project managers, my guys on job sites and all, back and forth. It was crazy. I mean, literally crazy. And it's like I just tried to do one thing during the day to improve my own house and not have a hot water tank explode in our basement. And it's like you get pulled in 100 directions. You can't do anything. It just is what it is. So I wanted to make a huge video about it, but I couldn't. I just didn't have the time. So sometimes if I don't make a video, I can actually slow down and enjoy my work. What happens is that even if I'm very proficient in doing something and I could do it with my eyes closed, and sometimes it's like that, sometimes it's not. But then if I add the stress of making a video on top of it, now I have to verbalize everything, think of the perfect way to try to say it. It becomes stressful. Sometimes I just don't turn the camera on. I don't do it. I'm just being honest with you guys. A lot of times I do, sometimes I don't, but when you feel it, you feel it. Sometimes you don't feel it, you don't do it. Sorry. Let me see here. Also, will the new... No, I think I already answered that. Joey Gamer says yes. Joey Gamer retracted a message. Edge Everyday says, I need 1,000 subs to monetize, so that means I only need 950 more. Woot, woot. I hit 50 subs. Congratulations, brother. Congratulations. Yo, bro, and I got to tell you, as the subs accrue, you'll see. Once you hit, a certain point, they start coming on. Like, yo, it used to be, quite frankly, I was a walking advertisement. I would talk, and I still do that. You go to the gym, you go to the store, you're out, you go to the post office, even when you're mailing, when I mail stuff away to people and all, the lady behind the counter, who are you mailing this to? What's in there? It's T-shirts. We got a YouTube channel. We give away T-shirts sometimes. We give away gift cards. Oh, really? Yeah. Yeah, go over. Check us out. It's hashtag very cool guys. Go to the gym. Everybody at the gym. Yo, guys, you ever check out our channel? Yo, check out my channel. Wear a T-shirt to the, wear our T-shirt to the gym. Talk to the people there. Sometimes it's funny. Like Nick would be like, yo, did you go to the gym last? Like in the beginning, especially. Oh, we need 2 more subs to hit this or 5 more subs to hit that. Nick was like, yo, were you talking to people at the gym last night? And I would be like, yeah, yeah, we put some subs on. It just is, it just is what it is. You got to promote, man. Promote. You go to, I'm not trying to discourage you guys from like, Tool Boss, what's up, brother? So I'm not trying to discourage you guys from going to Reddit. Believe me, I think you need to just keep going out there and getting out there and promote yourselves. Promote. Because nobody else is going to promote you. You have to promote yourself. And if you're about creating, you're about making a successful channel, you should be proud about it. You should be talking to people as much as possible. Yes, I have a YouTube channel. This is the content. Yo, go check me out. Whatever. Just bring it up. I'm sorry, but you need to work it. For it to work, you need to work it. Yo, the Tool Boss is in the house. Let me get caught up on comments here. So Matt says that's more than me, Edge. Get you some. Matt's got a lot. Matt's got a utility knife video. It's got thousands and thousands of views. I mean, Matt puts out some good content. So Matt, you're on your way, bro, and you keep creating. I know you're a little, I know you had a little problem a couple weeks ago, but you'll push through it. Miles Masterson, welcome to the channel, my friend. I'm currently working on a renovation at a 150-year-old cotton mill. You should see some of the old storm drainage out there. Yo, bro, hopefully you're taking out the camera and you're making some videos and you're putting it on the channel because we want to see it, man. And if you're doing that, put the link in the comment sections, or our discussion board on our channel. We want to see the videos. We're super interested. 150-year-old cotton mill. Some of the stuff you find probably there is probably amazing. Old jars and little bottles and crazy, I'm sure. Edge Everyday, sarcasm is a skill. Well, I got to tell you, the people on Reddit are honing that skill. Joey Gamer, tell me how to start live stream so I can do a Q&A and a Tuesday. All right. So, let me see here. I'll move us over. I got to do this without. Here's the kitty cat. Come here, Bubby. Come here. Everybody wants to see you. He's going to spill the water. Here he is. Look at him. He's so handsome. Look at him. Handsome. You guys asked for the cat. And here he is. This is Tommy. And then the other little bubby head is Cinder, and he'll probably walk by after. But Tommy is the more social of the two. There you go, buddy. Thank you. He's camera shy, but they're both very sociable. Tommy is like a real like lover. Like he just is like a little hamburger. Like he's just so much fun. Let me make sure I didn't fall behind. Edge Everyday says, I work for a company that does intumescent material. Matt says, have you ever used spray in insulation as opposed to fiberglass bat? Yes, we have on certain addition projects we've done, especially down the shore. Tony Trong says, what's up, Vince? I got the t-shirt today. Thank you so much. Tony, thank you, and I hope you wear it proud. Campbell says, what's up, everybody? Matt says, Nick, Edge Every Day. Yo, Nick, how is the hot water here? Did you get a shower yet? Yo, Matt, Nick, I thought you were going to hold construction Q&A Wednesday from the basement while doing the hot water tank, bro. I mean, really, what's the deal? Everybody's saying, Nick. Campbell says, what did I miss? Justin Carter, dude, you guys are still going? Yes, we are, sir. Joey Gamer says, a lot, Nick. Nick, you missed everything. Sorry, man, says Matt. Joey Gamer says, yes, Justin. Matt says, preach about the boys, baby, preach. Matt says, bots, Courtney Edge, you, Nick, welcome. Matt says, love shark bites. I got to tell you, they make a good product. Edge Every Day, Nick, you missed Mite sinking house. Oh, Matt, Edge has got a sinking house. And at hole, Brannigan left. Matt said hi to Norm. Joey Gamer broke his tool belt. Yo, Edge is getting everybody caught up. I'm going to have to make Edge moderator. Oh, I can't. Why not? Oh, that's weird. That's weird. Let me see here. That's weird. I don't know. I can't remember how to do it. Sorry. Maybe I could do it over here. Let me see. I'm looking over in the other corner here. Wow, this is new. There you go. Because you know what? And where's Nick at? Let me find Nick. Nick Campbell. Let's look for Campbell. Edge Every Day. Because you're so up on the current events of this live stream and what's going on, I now made you moderator and removed Campbell as moderator. He clearly says he doesn't even know what's going on. So why would I have him as moderator tonight, correct? So thank you, Edge, for being part of the Very Cool Gang. And Nick, I need somebody that's going to be active and moderate. I mean, I've had people leaving nasty comments all night. I'm just saying. Not really. Just making that part up. But, just saying. So let me make sure. Joey Gamer says, LOL Edge. Brian is a beast. Tool Boss, hello, sexy. You're the man, bro. Yo, Tool Boss. I'm going to have to. I was going to put it on tonight, but I didn't put it on. Just saying. Your Real Estate Whisperer says, I'm 7 subs away from 300. So if you're on this live stream and you like sketch comedy, I think, and impressions and such, go on over and check out Your Real Estate Whisperer. She's got an awesome channel. She actually does very serious topics, does Take a Tip Tuesday. She talks about real estate. She incorporates having lots of fun over on that channel, though. So go over there. She's 7 subs away from 300 subs. Show her some love. If you're not subscribed to her already, get subscribed over there. Joey Gamer, hello, beautiful Tool Boss. LOL. Matt says Tool Boss. Tool Boss says Joseph. Tool Boss says N3. Edge Every Day. Yo, come on, Tool Boss. You don't need that, bro. Come on. We appreciate it, dude. You're the man, dude. You're the man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. You did not have to do that, dude. Edge Every Day. What's up, Tool Boss? Hard work will get you everywhere, says Matt. Tool Boss, what's up, Edge? Mary Jo Cerrone says, I subbed to your channel at Matt. Joey Gamer, can you do it to my channel? Mary Jo, thank you so much. Joey Gamer, I'm pretty sure that Mary Jo Cerrone is already subscribed to you, but Mary Jo Cerrone, will you please go over, check out Joey Gamer's videos. He shows us tons of love. He makes videos where he wears our t-shirts. I know you're a part of the Very Cool Gang. It would be a huge personal favor to me if you go over, check out Joey Gamer's channel, and subscribe if you haven't already. Mary Jo Cerrone, I'm sorry, Matt says, Mary Jo, thank you so much. You're great. Kisses to you. Mary Jo Cerrone said, I did, Joey. Mary Jo Cerrone says, you're welcome, Matt. Joey Gamer says, thanks. 94 GT Coupe. What at Tool Boss going live after VCG? Yo, boss, are you going live after us? Because I'm going to make sure I'm on that, baby. Norm says, see you in the AM. Gots to go. I'll see you in the morning, Norman, at 7 a.m. What time is it? It's 9:20 now. Your Real Estate Whisperer says, I still want everyone to see my video from Friday, shamelessly self-promoting. Go on over. Check out Real Estate Whisperer's video from Friday. And if you haven't got subscribed to her, get subscribed, please. Redemption RVA, what up, everybody? What's up, Redemption? Redemption, I believe you can have 3 moderators max at a time. That's okay, bro. We got you, and we got Edge every day. You know, Nick's not even on this. Nick's not even, we had to remove him as moderator because he's not even on the live stream. It's unbelievable. Joey Gamer says, yo, Redemption. Matt says, oh, snap. Good, Edge, damn, yo. Courtney Edge says, congratulations, Edge, LOL, poor Nick. Joey Gamer, can I be moderator, please? Tool Boss made a $5 super chat contribution, and we appreciate that, Tool Boss. And, you know, we really appreciate it. Definitely not necessary, man, but we appreciate having you here and you dropping by. You know, thank you very much. And I'm sure that everyone that's on our channel already knows that Tool Boss has an awesome channel, does tool reviews. He's constantly present on YouTube, constantly present in his comments section, constantly present on the live streams, addressing everybody, saying hello. He comes on our live streams, addresses everybody that talks to him. He's a great creator, and he's you know, he's part of the Very Cool Gang. We appreciate it. He's just a great dude. Matt says, go and sub to her. Redemption RVA, damn Tool Boss balling out. Matt says, yo, Tool Boss, get you some. Edge Every Day says, thanks, guys. Tool Boss took me 10 minutes to freaking do it. Yo, thanks for the effort, bro. Redemption RVA says, gotta love tech at Tool Boss. And Matt says, Joey Gamer sounds like too many people. Pixie Sticks, LOL. Joey Gamer, LOL, N3QDZ, and Edge Every Day. How do you super cook for you guys? How do you super cook for you guys? Bro, I'm sure you will eventually super cook for us. And Nick says that he's not selling for anything less than gumbo. I got to tell you, I'm definitely digging the fish and chips with the tartar sauce. The tartar sauce look excelente, in my opinion. Matt says, Tool Boss is the boss. That he is. Redemption says, at Edge Every Day. Cook 1 cook dish, 2 wrap dish, 3 get in car, 4 hand deliver item. Yo, that would be great. Redemption RVA, you can thank me later. That is funny, funny, funny. You guys are having I'm having a great time tonight. Real Estate Whisperer. So I have it right above me. Here is the awesome mug that your Real Estate Whisperer, I'm sure she had made for clients and good friends like the Very Cool Guys. So she sent us these. But your Real Estate Whisperer is going to be, from what I'm understanding, is looking to maybe market some of this stuff. There's some merch items. Some of her coffee mugs, soup bowls, coffee mug soup bowls. Go check her channel out. Your Real Estate Whisperer, we got that part. Matt says, dude, not going to be able to make the outdoor show. Matt, we are definitely going to make the outdoor show. It's going to be, I can't do opening weekend, Matt. You're not going to be able to make it at all? Man, that stinks. So we're not going to be able to make it opening weekend because my brother, who's coming with us, number one to the show, it has a deli and catering business, and it's Super Bowl weekend, and he has asked for all hands on deck. And being a good brother, I've volunteered my help at his store. So I'm going to actually be pitching in and taking orders on what to do at the shop. So I couldn't make it opening weekend for the outdoor show, but we are planning on going to the outdoor show on Tuesday. So that would be, I forget what the heck day that is. Do I have I don't have a calendar. I do. I could open up, let me open up my email. I'll tell you right now. Tuesday is, I believe, Edge Everyday says, good idea, Redemption. Matt says, super bummed. That's understandable. Joey Gamer, I had gumbo for dinner today. That sounds delicious. Courtney Edge, I am driven by pickles. You can never have too much in the tartar sauce. I love pickles. I like sweet gherkins. I love dill pickles. I love garlic pickles. I love all kinds of pickles. Edge Everyday says, nice Joey Gamer. And Joey Gamer, I haven't forgotten about you. So I want to, let me see, where the heck? My calendar's not on this anymore. Why not? Auto hide ribbon, show tabs. I don't know what. I'll look on my phone. I'll tell you what Tuesday is. Tuesday is the 6th. So, oh my Lord. So the 6th, we're going to probably be going to the outdoor show. Edge Everyday says, nice Joey Gamer. Redemption RVA says, my team is doomed. We traded for Alex Smith for $94 million, $70 million guaranteed. That's crazy. You're a real estate whisperer. Aubrey had gumbo for dinner tonight. Everybody's having gumbo. Tool Boss trying to start a string of super chats. Trying to start a string of super chats. What does that entail, boss? And you're going to be doing a video about it. What does that mean? I'm confused. Matt, not make it at all, please. When you go, see if you can pick me up some swag from Guys Leona Max. Just, yeah, that's what I'll do. And I'll mail it on over to you. Cause let me see if I can. Tool Boss. So what does that entail? The super chat, like, what is it that you're looking to do? Because I'm not the brightest bulb in the shed. So, I don't know if I should be doing this. Nick will probably be yelling at me. So you're going to want, Joey Gamer, you're going to want to go, click on your icon. You're going to want to go to your Creator Studio up here in the right-hand corner. When you come into your Creator Studio, you're going to want to go to your channel, right? You're going to want to make sure, Redemption. What are you doing, Redemption? You don't have to do that. I appreciate it. You're crazy. Thank you so much. You don't have to do that. Jesus. So, Joey, you have to make sure that live streaming is enabled. So when you go to your channel, you have to be, first of all, I believe you have to be verified. You have to have a verified channel. Okay, then you go to live streaming. It has to be enabled here, Joey. And then it says learn more. So what does it say? Introduction to live streaming. You can reach your audience by live streaming. Take advantage of live streaming on YouTube. Before you get started with your live stream, you need to do the following things. Confirm your channel is verified. So, Joey, you have to make sure your channel is verified and that you have no live stream restrictions in the last 90 days. Enable live streaming. On desktop, go to Creator Studio Tools, live streaming. On the YouTube app on mobile, create a live stream and then start streaming. So that's what you need to do, Joey Gamer. I hope that was helpful. Probably not, but I try. Sorry. Let me get caught up. I got to tell you, I'm like super Redemption. You're crazy. Okay. Redemption. I appreciate it, brother. You didn't have to do that, man. I really appreciate it. Tool Boss, I'm out, guys. Want to see a full vid of the VCG gravy? Yo, you're the man, Tool Boss. So Tool Boss was over on my personal page where I do some cooking videos, which I've been neglecting. I haven't had time. But usually on Sunday, what will happen is I'll have the missus help me make a cooking video, and I just haven't been able to do it. I got into a rhythm, and then what happens is life gets in the way. I haven't been able to make as many videos over there. Redemption RVA says that's what he means by a string of super chats. Redemption, I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Matt says you're the best, Vince. Joey Gamer, Redemption, yo. Tool Boss, there you go. Courtney Edge, confession, I have never had gumbo. Tool Boss at Redemption. Redemption is the man. Edge every day. That's how it's done at Redemption. Thank you, Edge. Joey Gamer says you have to try it. Courtney, Redemption RVA. Hey, no worries. It's enough to buy you a cup of Joe, and I appreciate that, man. And it's really awesome. You guys didn't have to do that. Tool Boss says, yes, coffee. Redemption RVA, now time for me to call my CC company and get a charge back. Yo, that's great. Yo, do that. Guess what, bro? Do that. That would be, this way I don't feel bad. Courtney Edge, if he goes to Wawa, he can get 2 cups. It's the truth. Are they doing $1? It's $1 any size right now. It's crazy. Yo, bro, you bought me and Nick a cup of coffee. I appreciate that. Not after YouTube gets their piece of it, though. Just saying. They have to make money, too. Let me see here. I lost my comments. Oh, there we go. At Tool Boss, Redemption said, Edge Everyday says, wow, I missed a lot of comments. Oh, why am I getting the circle here on the live stream? That stinks. So, all right, I'm out, folks. Have a great night. Go Eagles, says Tool Boss. Edge Everyday, good night, boss. 94 Coop says, later, boss. Redemption RVA, at Tool Boss, night. Your real estate whisperer. Not everyone has smashed the like button. Please do so. It really helps us out if you smash the like button. Matter of fact, what happens is that we don't get enough. If we're on live stream, we don't get enough likes. YouTube starts to cut our bandwidth, and then what happens is we get the little circle. Okay, they start to cut our bandwidth to discourage the live stream if we don't get enough likes. So don't let them cut our bandwidth. Smash that like button, please. Miles Masterson, I'll start making videos on the job site. Trust me, I'm uncovering amazing stuff daily. The level of craftsmanship back then is unreal. And it is the truth, bro. It is the truth. And what happens is that we're not able to express ourselves the way they were back then because everything is about budget and faster and quicker and cheaper. We can't do that anymore. It's really, I'll tell you, the one place you might experience that type of craftsmanship, and it's only in their own homes, not when you hire them. I have firsthand experience, is if you go to Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and you visit the Mennonite and Amish communities, if you watch them with a barn raising or build stuff, there are some, and I'm not just talking about electric fireplaces. I'm talking about barns and all types of stuff. They really, there are a lot. There are some great craftsmen, and they do everything by hand. It's amazing. It really is. Not the Mennonite. Mennonite can use electricity, I believe. The Amish do not use any electricity. Everything is done by hand. It's pretty amazing. Let me see here. Matt says, yeah, Vince, time to make some vids. I'm starving over here. I'm going to try to get back to it, Matt. I got to see what we're, maybe this weekend, if I'm going to be home on Sunday, I'll make some type of fish sauce, like crab and macaroni. I think we did crab and macaroni. Maybe I'll do lobster and macaroni, or I don't think I've ever done clams, or maybe I'll do scallop and macaroni or something like that. I'll see. I'll think of something good for this weekend. I'm in the mood for a fish sauce. Courtney Edge, you have another channel? I will have to go find it. Yes, I have actually, I cook on that channel. It's pretty funny, Courtney. I definitely am not, I'm not the chef that Brian is, but I try. I have a passion for cooking because I love food and I love to eat. But I'm not nearly as, well-rounded as yourself and Brian. A lot of my, You guys seem like you could make a lot of different types of things. Generally the recipes that I make start with olive oil and garlic. Just saying. Redemption says you were getting the circle icon because you were lagging a bit here and there. It's working now though. That's good. I was wondering if it was because we didn't have enough likes on the stream. Maybe they were limiting our bandwidth. I think that's what it was. Campbell says, I apologize for not getting here sooner. You're back, Nick. Redemption RVA at Campbell, you've been demoted. Campbell, I have been demoted. Bro, we had all kinds of very, they were out of the way comments. Just saying. So I needed to put full force moderators. We have Redemption, we have Edge every day. So it's, just saying. Your real estate whisperer, Redemption says, haha. And your real estate whisperer says, yes, you have, slacker. Campbell says, I deserve it, LOL. Your real estate whisperer says, what have you been doing? He's been trying to drain a hot water tank, obviously. I mean, what the heck? Yo, bro, come on. Edge every day. Sorry, Nick, it wasn't my call. Campbell, I was on the phone with Christina. I was on a call. Oh, I thought you were saying you were having like a collaboration call, which ourselves and the Real Estate Whisperer. The Real Estate Whisperer has held up our part, her part of the bargain. We are getting our end of the bargain together. We're going to have an awesome collaboration video soon enough. Campbell says, I'm glad it was you who stole my spot, Brian. LOL. Your Real Estate Whisperer, is anyone else getting just a spinning circle? I'm telling you, it's not enough likes. That's what it is. They're holding us back. Matt says, at least the wife made a vid, Vince. Lobster and crab mac and cheese. Yeah. Yo, is that on your channel, Matt? You and the missus made that? Lobster, crab, and mac and cheese. Lobster and crab and mac and cheese. That sounds awesome. Edge every day. We watch them move a small shed with a horse and trailer. That's the truth, man. They're amazing. I mean, they do everything by horse and buggy, and they do everything by hand. Edge every day. So what's wrong with olive oil and garlic? You could dip bread in that. It's the truth, bro. I'm telling you, a lot of great things. Just start with olive oil and garlic. A little onion, too. Campbell, I like quota is way down his mouth. I like quota is way down his mouth. I don't understand what you're talking about, Campbell. The likes. Oh, the likes quota is way down this month. Yo, Campbell's all about the analytics. Courtney Edge, olive oil and garlic. All you need to add is bread. It's the truth. Joey Gamber says, me too, Whisperer. Courtney Edge, great minds. It's the truth. That's the edge. That's your edge every day. So, with that, very cool, gang. Campbell, lobster mac and cheese is the bee's knees. Mary Jo, not anymore, was getting a circle. I'm glad you're not getting a circle, and I'm glad I'm back to tell everybody I had a great night tonight. I hope you did too. I hope you guys had your questions answered. I hope you made some new friends tonight. I want to welcome the new people to the channel that are new. If you like what you see, you like interacting, hopefully you'll get subscribed, become part of the Very Cool Gang. Listen, that's it. I don't know what else to say, but I hope everybody got what they needed tonight. I appreciate everybody stopping by, saying hello, being part of the Very Cool Gang. I'm Vince for the hashtag Very Cool Guys, saying thanks a lot, everybody. Have a great night. We'll see you sooner, but pretty much we're going to be seeing everybody every Wednesday at 8 p.m. from now on. I'm going to try to make this a regular thing and stick to it. Of course, you see us like 4 times a day, every day anyway, but just saying. So, see you at next Q&A Wednesday. Thanks a lot. Have a great night, guys.